So we're going to turn this to this with Cerakote's Headlight Restoration Kit. So welcome to Finecraft Woodworks, and I really hope you enjoy today's video. So the first step is to use these oxidation remover wipes. You're going to have 8 wipes in total, so it'll be 4 wipes per side. So what you do is make sure you're wearing gloves, open the wipe, and then you're just going to start scrubbing in a circular motion. You'll notice over time that the wipes will start to turn yellow. That's normal. They're just removing the oxidative buildup that gets on these headlights. This is a very important step, so make sure you use all the wipes per side. You can see how it's gotten like this yellowy brown kind of gross color. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to do this, and then once we've used all 4 wipes, we will move to the other side. So once you're done using the 4 wipes, you're going to go ahead and clean your headlight off with your favorite cleaner. And now we're going to move to the other side as well. And again, you're going to use all 4 wipes per side. Also, if you get any of this chemical on the paint, just take a microfiber and wipe it off immediately. You can also use painter's tape and tape off the headlight for added protection if you want to. So once we have finished this, the next step is we're going to start the sanding stage. The first one is 2000 grit. You're going to attach the sandpaper to this little buffer pad thing, whatever you want to call it. And you do not want to use circular patterns, you want to use straight line patterns, and you also want to use the sandpaper wet. It is a wet sandpaper, it works better when it's wet. It helps get rid of any debris that you get, and so I'm just using a quick detailer, but you're going to use these straight back and forth motions or patterns, whatever you want to call it, not circular. Because if you use circular, you can get the dreaded swirl marks, and those can be a pain in the butt to remove. So anyways, I'm going to continue doing this. You want to get a even sand. That's very important, but it's very hard to tell while the headlight is wet. So you're going to see here in a little bit, where you see right now actually, that I'll dry it off. I'll kind of check to see how the cloudy look, like what you see here, is looking, and if it looks even, then I'm good to go. So we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Again, you want to sand wet. That is totally normal, what you're supposed to do, and you want to have a perfectly even sand. That's very important. So sand, dry it off to check. If it's not even, sand some more. And you'll see I do that multiple times here. Once we have finished sanding, we're gonna dry it off again and check. It's looking good here, and now we're gonna move up to 3000 grit, and it is the exact same process. So you're gonna sand while using that quick detailer or water, whatever you want, and then dry it off, and we're gonna check. It's very important to have a perfectly even sand, or at least as close as you can, before we move on to the next step. So I finished that one side, I'm just moving on to the other side here. Exact same process. Again, I'm not using circular pattern, I'm using back and forth, and that is just to help prevent getting the swirl marks. So after we do this, we're going to clean it off, and now we're going to do the fun part, which is applying the ceramic coating. This is where the magic happens. So change your gloves, make sure everything's clean. Slow is precise, and precise is fast. So you are just wanting to do one pass, one coating of the ceramic on the headlight, and this is going to make it perfectly clear. This honestly was the funnest or most fun part of this whole project, is just seeing how clear it makes it look. I was definitely skeptical at first, seeing how clouded up the headlight was from the sanding. I wondered if it was going to make it crystal clear like Cerakote advertised, and I can now say it 1000% does. You'll see here in a second when I do the other side, I'll switch the camera angle a little bit, but yeah, you can see right there, nice and clear. It's exactly what I wanted. So let's go to the other side, which is still cloudy, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to take the wipe, and we're going to wipe it on. Again, slow is precise, precise is fast. Cerakote recommends about 50% overlap when you do each pass, but you can see how it just clears it up immediately. Also, this is a ceramic coating, so it should last longer and be more resilient to getting scratches down the road, which is what you want when you go to all this work to restore your headlights. You want it to last as long as you can. Grab a rag, make sure you wipe off any of the ceramic coating that you get on the paint. And now we can see the final product, and the headlights look amazing. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. And I will see you guys next time.